Hero High School is an unscreened public high school located in the South Bronx. As a grade 9 through 14 school, Hero High School attempts to allow students to achieve not only a high school diploma, but also an associate's degree in either community health or nursing. First, we examine the ethnic makeup of Cohort 1. 45 students in Cohort 1 are African American, 43 students are Hispanic, and there's one Asian student. There are 29 males in the cohort and 60 females. In this study, we examine the cohort's current success in relationship to factors such as ethnicity, gender, 8th grade test scores, and 8th grade attendance in an attempt to answer the following research questions. Is there an association between gender and success for students in the cohort? Is there an association between ethnicity and success for students in the cohort? Is there an association between 8th grade mathematics test score and success for students in the cohort? Is there an association between 8th grade ELA test score and success for students in the cohort? And finally, is there an association between 8th grade attendance rate and success for students in the cohort? To begin the study, students are placed into one of three groups. Group 1 consists of students who are off track and in danger of not graduating on time with the cohort. Group 2 consists of students who are on track to graduate on time with the cohort. And Group 3 consists of students who have achieved a college-ready status in both English and mathematics. This third group is especially important since the mission of Hero High is to prepare students to obtain a nursing degree or community health degree. Students are placed in Group 1 if they're missing more than 4 credits, or if they're more than 2 credits behind in any core subject, or if they're missing any Regents exam in Algebra 1, ELA, Global History, or Living Environment. They're placed in Group 2 if they're not missing more than 4 credits, or if they're not more than 2 credits behind in any core subject, and they've passed all of their Regents exams. Group 3 students are not missing any credits, have achieved a college-ready score of 70 on the Algebra 1 Regents and 75 on the ELA Regents exam. Overall, 53% of the students are in Group 1, 31% of the students are in Group 2, and 16% of the students are in Group 3. Notice that history is the subject with the most off-track students, followed by math and science and then English language arts. Also notice that English language arts has the most number of college-ready students. Notice that students are not considered college-ready in science and history, as those are not conditions for college-ready. A chi-squared test for association shows that there is not significant evidence of an association between gender and the group that students are in. A chi-squared test for association between ethnicity and group also did not yield significant results. Notice that we had to eliminate the Asian group because there was only one student. Thus it appears that neither gender have an effect on whether students are off track or whether they are on track or whether they are not. Next, we turn our attention to 8th grade factors that we can find in the DOE database about our students. We look at their 8th grade standardized math score, their 8th grade standardized ELA score, and their 8th grade attendance rate to see if those have an effect on the group the student is in. An analysis of 8th grade math scores using a one-way ANOVA shows a significant difference between groups. Post hoc tests indicate that the difference in the group is specifically between the off-track group and the college-ready group. Notice that the other differences between the other groups are close to significant, but not quite below the 0.05 alpha level. Similarly, analysis using the one-way ANOVA of 8th grade ELA scores shows also a significant difference between the groups, and post hoc tests indicate a difference between each group, between Group 1 and Group 2, and Groups 1 and Group 3, and also between Groups 2 and Groups 3. And all of these differences are significant at the 5% level. Analysis of 8th grade attendance shows a significant difference between the groups and their attendance rates. The difference between each group, between Group 1 and Group 2, and Group 2 and Group 3, and Group 1 and Group 3 are all significant at the 0.05 level. Notice that for this test we had to use the Welch test because the Levine test came out to be significant, which means that we needed to use a more robust test to calculate instead of the ANOVA. So what's the rationale for all of this? Why does this matter? As a school in its third year of existence, Hero High School must examine how effective it's been with its first cohort. Also, the Department of Education in New York City places students in schools. So Hero needs to recruit schools that we think will be successful. So what kind of measures will help us do that? Hopefully this data answers those questions. Finally, what conclusions can we draw? First of all, gender and ethnicity do not appear to be associated with the level of success at Hero High School. Second, 8th grade math scores, 8th grade ELA scores, as well as 8th grade attendance appear to be associated with the level of success at Hero High School. Third, overall, there's a great deal of work to be done to continue to improve the success of Hero students. And fourth, Hero High School should use 8th grade math and ELA scores as well as attendance to recruit students that will be successful members of Hero High School in the future. Hopefully this will allow Hero to continue to be the wind beneath the wings of its students. Yes, I did that.